Hello everybody, I'm Max Radix alongside the 4-time NEW World Champion Erwin, and we welcome you to NEW Brawl.
First episode of Season 5 of Flashback aired last week. An interesting new approach from Reno and the curation team. And we have some incredible matches here tonight, including the return of the Injection Division. I can't wait for that one too. Absolutely hosses opening up the gates from the Injection Division this year. Abbott and Rico, Carver.
Yeah, it should be a great match.
With all the development stemming from Brawl 310, the committee have come up with some solutions. But first things first, to kick the show off here, we have a very special interview from Reno Phillips. He's got a crazy camera on a Zoom call. He had to think about the attacks. A little bit of a highlight footage of what we were on about. How about that, Max?
Oh, well, that's a great announcement. That's Crazy Hammer must be close to returning back to in-ring action, or at least some kind of recovery from his serious neck injury. Obviously, now we have discovered at the hands of Magnum Opus, and specifically our world champion Rick Weaver. We wish Crazy Hammer, of course, all the best in his recovery as we kick on here in our first match of the night.
56 here, taking on number 54. Barry Bennett looking to climb after a successful debut.
Yeah, no, he looked very impressive the other week on his debut on the Brawl. I mean, beat a much bigger individual. So
very close match between the two. I'm excited to see both of them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Imagine that the Purist isn't going to come along.
Well,
I mean, he has the experience advantage.
Oh, absolutely, we'll have the experience advantage, but that's been WVGU's MO really all year, hasn't it? I mean, they really have become a wolf pack.
seems to be behind Alan.
In the Ferrari and Jaguars with your full name to the top down, screaming out money in the bank. With the window crack, holla back, money in the bank. Jigga, I don't like it if it don't bling bling. On the hell with the price, but the money in the bank. Down hard, my dog, that's like the ring. Hit the brakes, new whips, money in the bank. Yeah, I wanna floss with us, all across the board, we burn it up.
Purist with his common tag team partner, the emulator, tend to be the ones that team together in the tag division for WVGU.
I'm surprised that it's only these two guys that have decided to come to the ring. I mean, they may look a little bit odd, they may be a little bit unconventional, but don't underestimate these guys. WVGU have serious ambitions in the tag team division and of course other championships within NEW.
Let's not forget they went toe to toe with Magnum Opus. Oh, some of those strikes that the Purist started laying in there before getting blocked by Helen Barry Bennett. The tenacity of WVGU members.
Well, as you can see, the Purist does have marginally the size advantage and the experience edge, but this has been a good start for Bennett.
Shade of the world champion there with that Dragon Sleeper in the corner. Working on the arm now is Bennett. Bennett's trying to keep the Purist grounded.
I'm just still absolutely staggered about the news of Opus turning on one of their own in the Japan legend Crazy Hammer. I have to wonder how much Snake knew about that. I mean, those two guys never really got along. Of course, their history in Japan has been well documented here in NEW.
Question marks. Oh, seemed like a lifetime friendship between the two. Oh, these two go back and forth.
Yeah, Purist still really trying to find his niche here in NEW, in my opinion. He's certainly not short of skills.
Of course, the temporary replacement that became a permanent member here for the Superstar originally, while he was out injured and in that attack. Bennett looking for an armbar here. Fujiwara, the Purist. Great reversal. Meets the head of Alan Barry Bennett. Oh, breaks free. Caught again. Oh, shot out clothesline. And again, though, still fighting back. Oh, arm ringers from both men. Shots from Purist, DDT. Hammerlock again. Jeez, back of the Purist as Alan Barry Bennett breaks free. Purist went for that earlier but was too close to the ropes. Fighting into the corner, takes out that boot of Bennett, gets up and over the shoulders. Purist just a step too quick though. Oh, so Bennett's the outside.
Bennett's technical counter game looks really impressive for a kid who's only just come out the blocks. I mean, the Purist, as we what a suplex on the outside. The Purist, as we said, had that at the start of the match, has that experience edge, and look at this guy. He's undoubtedly aggressive, angry young man with all that power of the boot.
Arguably, the Purist having to utilise tactics that you wouldn't expect against an arguably more rookie type of Bennett. And Purist looking to put an end to it here, I think. Sit out power bombs. Oh. Here we had a 3 there. Pressure on the neck and arm. Wrenching back. Bennett still trying to fight through it. Did not tap. Purist looking to weaken the arm some more. A float over DDT by Bennett. Shot blocked. Snapmare. Purist looks to be busted open. Patching that DDT of Bennett.
Yeah, the Purist suddenly stepping it up a gear. Those flashes of speed. Oh, good block there by Bennett. Shot to the midsection.
Oh, and again.
Oh, open palm strike. Right to the face.
Kick there.
Knee drag by Bennett,
What
who's
a
fighting
flutter
back.
here, yeah.
Hand drag there, beautiful.
Tommy Bulldog. Probably missed that stump though. What a hook from Purist. Oh, crossbody.
Yeah, those right hands might just be the deciding factor in this matchup, Erwin.
Oh. Barely getting his shoulder up there.
A very slow shoulder off the mat from Bennett.
Straight back into that submission hold he's been utilising all night. That hammerlock, that's it.
Bust open and all. That extra experience of the Purist shone through here, but another plucky display by Alan Bennett.
Purist saw how little energy he had left. Hadn't even got a chance to get off the mat. Straight into that submission. Wrenched back. Headlock wins it for the Purist. Oh, hang on a second. Bruce Brown.
My game is
Bruce
wild,
Brown
on
doing
lanes
it.
aside, trying to stay alive. 100 down for the bracelet. Foolish ain't out of chain to strain your eye. Twin
Purist is now going after Bennett. Didn't see Bruce Brown, I don't think it amongst all that.
Oh.
Drop.
Scottish spine breaker making an impact. It's pretty clear.
boss fight.
Oh, absolutely.
Sides of Abbott and Carver. Got a question how technical this injection division match may be.
Yeah, there's not much technical about this, let's be honest.
Both of these men looking to put points on the board to get ever closer to Alex Crom, of course.
It just goes to show you, really, Erwin, that, you know, we have always kind of claimed that this is the most technical division we have in NEW, and I believe in many ways that it's true, but it shows you that you don't necessarily have to be a technical wrestler to be involved in this division. I mean, power can shine through, and that's exactly what these two guys bring to the table, so it would be a very different challenge for Alex Crom if either of these two guys were to progress in this division.
I think Sean Brady's recent claim of being interested in this division, I think he'll be watching this match very closely.
Absolutely, I mean, this is a little bit of an experiment here tonight, folks, if you will. I mean, can power shine through in a very technical division? I believe it can. I think you would probably agree with me, Erwin, but I don't know. You're the former pro. What do you think?
So I think it's going to be interesting.
In your heyday, would you have given this division a shot?
I certainly think I would have. Again, the rounds rules just brings a whole new element, whole new aspect of training to 5 minutes. Here we go, the first round.
Well, Abbott versus Carver. Carver with the experience edge, no doubt about it. Both these guys absolutely huge. But that's the athleticism of Rico Carver. I mean, I don't think we have many big guys his size that can move like Rico Carver.
I don't think you'll see anything like that from Carl Abbott. It's Carver, a former television champion.
Yeah, Abbott's from the Highlands. He finds flips offensive. Oh, wait a minute, maybe not. Spoke too soon. It's a flying Scotsman. Oh!
Carver got out of the way. Oh. Hard shot to the back. You heard that from here. Big elbow to the gut from Abbott. Oh. Big forehand back and a chop from Carver.
Yeah, you know these guys are going to be laying it in.
Oh.
There'll be
just steps over Abbott.
No expectations for mercy in this one, I can guarantee that.
I'm going to start questioning when the stamina is going to start affecting these two in these rounds, though.
What a belly-to-belly overhead there by Carver.
Belly. Remains standing. Oh. The lift power of these two. Oh, and another big splash from Abbott. Connects with that one. That was just off the ropes, though. Not off the top rope. Quick kick from Carver, who goes for the pin. Only a 2. Still just under 3.5 minutes remaining in the first round. Plenty of time. Oh, discus forearm from Carver. Oh, big chop. Some gut shots. Shot to the face. Hooks Abbott up for a suplex. Oh.
Beautiful suplex there by Rico Carver.
Looking for it again. Oh. Huge impact.
You know, I think Abbott really is one for the future. I think
Carver looking to fly.
Oh, what an elbow flawed over. Beautiful there. I mean, no disrespect to Rico Carver, but if it doesn't happen for him this year, it may not happen at all.
This tag team partner, Tasmanian former world champion, we haven't seen since losing the title.
I think when he comes back, we'll know about it.
Certainly. What a catch from Carl Abbott. Caught Carver running in, turn it into a sidewalk slam. Huge deal. Abbott's starting to turn this thing around.
Big body splash there by Abbott. Kick to the spine. And the big Scotsman all of a sudden. Tillowell, beautiful, looking like he's in a lot more control. Still 1 minute 40.
Carver grabs a rope.
Great ring awareness there by the veteran. Well, we've still got 1 minute 30 left on the clock, and this has been nothing but a hard power game by both men. You're absolutely right, Erwin. Endurance is going to become a factor very soon.
He was back and forth early on. Carver looked like he was starting to trail away then, and then Abbott has just stolen this thing back.
Found a second win from somewhere.
Over Carver back to his feet. Abbott dodged. Just as it looked like Carver was about to fight back once more. What a forearm. They're now just trying to squeeze the life out of Rico Carver. Another splash. All that weight coming down on Carver. Somehow escapes.
That could be over for round 1. No, Carver showing great tenacity and getting his shoulder off the mat. 2.9. How close was that?
That's good cutter.
It's like a modified Dominator.
Yeah. Just the strength of these two. Set up power on.
Dear God, the power of Carl Abbott is truly terrifying. I don't think there's any doubt of who ended that round the better. It was the big Scotsman, but they're going to have to share the points for the first round.
Yeah, I mean, look at all this devastation in this final minute here. Carver just escaping from that big splash. And look at this cutter again. Oof.
I have no earthly idea how Rico Carver got his shoulder up from this one.
So very close.
Fair credit to Rico Carver, it was a 2.5, not a 2.9.
Still tried bowling back.
He really did. That vicious Beal.
Yeah, you've got to wonder how much that last minute's going to come into play for round 2. A huge power bomb to finish things off. As we said, Max, sharing those points. It's 2 points apiece on the board. 5 more minutes. Carver looking to come back strong. Alabama stole.
Shades of Bob Holly. 2. No.
If he'd have stolen the lead with that, we would have seen a very unhappy Carl Abbott, that's for sure.
Yeah, I was literally just about to speculate, Erwin, that these men couldn't possibly start round 2 the way they ended round 1, but I might be wrong. It's been known to happen. Wait a minute.
Dodged the elbow drop, should I say. Cutter.
Glasgow cutter again. Near the ropes again, but I'm not sure if Carver has the rigmarole to grab the rope this time. Still gets his shoulder off the mat. Don't know how he did it, but he did.
Both men blasting out their best in the first minute here.
Oof. What a chop
from Rico Carver. What a catch. Into a face buster.
Great reflexes by the veteran.
Swinging Uranaki there.
What a power bomb. Step over. Show of disrespect there to Abbott. Abbott doesn't appreciate that knee drag. Big splash.
Again. Going for a pin this time. He's just looking to squeeze the life out of Rico Carver some more. Carver popped back up, and just as quickly Carl Abbott put him back down.
You have to wonder what damage was done to the ribs there of Carver. Sweet Jesus. That was nasty.
What's he looking for here? Torture rack.
No way Carver survives this. Wait a minute.
Elbows to the cheek.
by any means necessary by the veteran.
Chop.
That was right across the face.
Just picks Abbott up into the turnbuckle. Carver once again up to the top, frog splash. Ken just stepping over Abbott. Oh, what a kick. Carver now just raining down some punches. Another suplex. Saw them utilise to great effect in round 1. Elbow drop.
The hard elbow to the sternum by Carver goes straight in for the pin.
2 minutes left. Knee drag by Abbott again. Caught that kick. Again, just a tilt-a-whirl flapjack. And a Glasgow cutter. And Rico Carver still kicks out. Crowd going crazy here. Once again, this is back and forth. Abbott scoops up Carver, who reverses it and scoops up Abbott. Power slam. Reeled up that right hand once more. Elbow drop. Quick stomps. Abbott sweeps the leg.
Great sweep there. Good instinctive counter there by Carl Abbott.
Just about to say that Carver needs something big to put him away. Just like that, Abbott may be looking to draw this second round.
And once again, Erwin, it looks like Carl Abbott's going to finish the round in a better position. Wait a minute, can the big splash do it? 2! No! Now that was a 2.9. 9 seconds to go. We're running out of time here. Carl Abbott has to do something and do it now.
Rico locks up to try and stop that.
Rico getting a couple of shots in here.
He heard the bell but still had Abbott up in the air, so just let him go. Flynn separating the two, putting them back in the corner for the minute respite.
Yes, the last blow to the round went to Rico Carver, and it looked like Carl Abbott was in prime position, but we still can't separate these two men. We're going to round 3, and it's a draw apiece for the first 2 rounds.
It kind of matches what we've seen in each round. I mean, look at that splash again, just right in the nick of time. Carver still resilient enough to find an escape. With that, we go into our final round. Carver has a snake ready to interview. That could get interesting.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be very interesting what their snake has to say after that. Vicious and unexpected attack by Opus.
Double open palm strike there from Carver to open things up as they head into this third round, 4 points apiece.
Choking the life right out of Rico Carver, the big Scotsman.
Yeah, trying to stop him getting that head start that he did in the first 2 rounds. Only a 1.
We've potentially got 2 more rounds to go here.
Carver, what a neck breaker there. some strikes.
Neither of these guys are coming out of this thing 100%. Let's be pretty clear on that right now.
For sure. If it does reach a draw, you've got to be sure that we'll be heading for a rematch between these two.
Oh, how are we going to separate this?
Carver looking separated with a frog splash. Missed. Abbott got out of the way.
Yeah, that was the first misstep by Rico Carver in this round, really. And Carl Abbott makes him pay for it.
Huge shoulder breaker.
Yeah, that really nasty looking shoulder breaker by Carl Abbott, working on the arms again and the shoulder, obviously, of Rico Carver, which may have become the target point for the big Scotsman.
Doing so all night. Oh,
yeah.
Chop.
Oh.
I think Carver having to approach his punches slightly differently there. Oh. This thing spilled to the outside. Oh.
Discus forearm there by Carver, just planning Abbott. Open palm strike right across the chest. Shot to the...
German suplex.
Standing German. The sheer power of Rico Carver to be able to do that to the size of a man like Carl Abbott is just insane.
And just sent him into the barricade on the outside here. Carver getting out of the count of 6, resetting the count. Oh, just to throw Carl Abbott around some more. Abbott with those strong legs turn things around, sends Rico Carver into the ring. Flynn trying to get Abbott in the ring. Rico Carver comes back outside. Oh. That might have been a mistake as Abbott takes his shots.
Double axe handle right across the spine there by Abbott. Just clubbing down Rico Carver in any way he can.
Now gets back in. And for a splash again. Goes back to that arm. Oh, misses that time. Rico Carver managed to roll out the way of that splash. Both just railroads through him. Abbott in trouble. Oh, managed to block. Oh, sweeping STF by Carver. Some quick reaction so late in. Oh, just beals Carl Abbott across the ring. Carver poison ready. Alabama slap. 47 seconds left on the clock. Plenty of time for a 3 count.
There it is. Rico Carver finally
in the midnight hour.
God, what a matchup that was. That really was a hot fight.
Yeah, did not disappoint in any way. Back and forth to the very end. And here, this is where it turned around for Carver. He dodged that splash.
Wasn't the prettiest shoulder patch.
Shoulder to head connection there, I believe. And again there, even Abbott still trying to fight. Carver just overpowered him with that STF. Threw him across the ring here. Distance. And that was it. Just waited for Abbott to get back to his feet. Got him with that Alabama slam.
Oh, God, the head of Abbott just bouncing off the mat. With time to spare, Rico Carver picks up a hard-fought victory. And who knows, this might be his year after all, Erwin.
May very well be. There we go, Snake and Rico Carver. Reno Phillips, excuse me. Home to them.
Holy shit!
Very, very strong words from Snake there. We'll be back for that main event.
We cannot change the past, but we can start today to make a better tomorrow.
History is just beginning. It's like leaves creating a canopy, woven in the tapestry, my testimony, ceremony of souls, symphony of sounds and forms, a cacophony. I'll keep that energy. I'll keep that energy flowing through the whole range of me, so you can focus on the rage in me. My obituary. Well, I'm rewriting it every second, every century. Well, I'm rewriting it. History is just beginning.
Wow, that is huge. That is massive news. The first ever female member of Magnum Opus, and it's going to be dared around the French phenom.
That is big news, either.
That's a huge get for
I was
Opus.
just about to say.
I find it interesting how Weaver tried to brush off Snake like he was a minor annoyance. Well, I think if he underestimates him, Erwin, then he does it at his own peril, because a pissed off Snake could be a very dangerous man indeed. More on that as it develops.
Well, yeah, I mean, Rick came out here tuning the brake because of that announcement. So you've got to imagine it's railed him up and he's trying to brush it off as nothing. It's clearly got to him already.
Well, main event time, and you know what that means.
Roy's personal tests, and he's worked his way up to the men's junior champion, Wyatt Harris, at number 52 now. This is a non-title match.
Yeah, could you imagine Cowboy Roy going for the men's junior championship? He's about 30 years too old for a start. and about 20 years too deep into his career. But apart from that, it'd be a great idea.
Wyatt Harris, nonetheless, does have an impressive record
Absolutely.
for his time here. I mean, we'll get to that in a second. But Cowboy Roy, 5 years in, a 51.85% win ratio. Former two-time Intercontinental Champion of 130 days. A former three-time NEW Men's World Champion of 305 days. And a current NEW Men's Cup Guardian.
Yes.
Invitational Cup back in March.
Thank you to Erwin Stat Monkeys. The bottom line is essentially Cowboy Roy is a legend that few have managed to live up to here in NEW, but he feels that he might have lost a step guarding that cup that you talked about, Erwin, and this whole journey of his right now is to essentially get him to a place where he feels he can challenge for the World Championship once again. So we've talked about him a lot tonight, but you know Rick Weaver's going to be watching this very closely.
Oh, definitely. Now let's get to that impressive resume of one of the newcomers here. Not even a year in, Wyatt Harris has a 100% win ratio. His only losses on NEW shows were during the summit, which isn't counted in our stats as it's a different event, if you will. Much like the cup stats aren't taken into account. He's only had 4 matches. One of those for that title, another being his recent defense of that title.
I heard that one of these guys' trainers was the NEW's. I'm not sure how true this is, Erwin, but I heard it on the grapevine that one of his trainers was the NEW stalwart Kobayashi.
It's very interesting.
Yeah, I bet. Well, now how true that is, but that kick of his, you know, I mean, there's something about it. It is a game changer. That roundhouse has essentially earned him his 100% record. It's not all he's got, don't get me wrong. This kid looks like he could be the real deal. Already a champion.
And already held that belt for 119 days. Took it from Tyler York.
I've been working on my connections backstage to try and find out a little bit more information about some of these newcomers here in NEW, and information is slim at best. I don't know where the committee has found these guys from, but it certainly didn't come through talent relations or the regular books.
I mean, I have managed to find out that Max Mercer is the one that's handled Wyatt Harris's contract. My suspicions were correct. Max Mercer a bit more a fan of the mystery. I like my stats, as you well know.
Oh yes. Well, it's going to be an interesting one.
Very little about Wyatt Harris. I imagine Cowboy Roy will have studied all of those matches very closely.
Well, yeah, he's got, what did you say, 163 days? 119
days.
Excuse me. Yeah, but so he's got 118 days worth of content to look at, to study as the Cowboy. But that is essentially it. That's all the information he has. It's all the information that really we have. All we know is that this kid is essentially his first match won the championship and hasn't really looked back. 30 minutes on the clock, and here we go. Oof.
Roy just opens up. Taking the big man down quickly.
Well,
there is that size advantage of Harris. Oh, what an elbow drop.
Yeah, great flow over elbow right into the heart there by the Cowboy. Uncharacteristic move off the top rope. And you can already see the difference that this more frequent action has made to the Cowboy. He's undoubtedly leaned up a little bit here. Oh, wait a minute.
There's Eli Ward.
What's Ward doing here?
And we saw this weird look. Oh, Wyatt Harris looking to take advantage of it. Rolls up Cowboy Roy. Not even a 1. Oh.
You know, I spoke to the Cowboy a few weeks ago at the bunker, and you know, he said this is exactly the kind of opponent that he wants, young, up and coming.
A real test. I mean, we've seen the test he's put himself through in 2 matches so far. So, arguably wobbly start, came on with relative ease. Suplex, this may not be the case. Hard shot sends Wyatt Harris into that corner, big back elbow, and again. Right, looking for the same manoeuvre the Purist won the first match in, that hammerlock. Headlock. So that long reach on those legs, breaking free. A couple of kicks to the back of Roy. Oh. Just draping Harris over that top rope. Ward has stayed at ringside. Oh. Claws onto the back of the neck of Cowboy. Roy sent him down. And Harris looking for a bow and arrow. Stretching out Roy, who managed to break the grasp. Oh, caught with that clothesline, ducked a little too soon. Telegraphed it enough for Harris to adjust on the fly. Oh, sweep away by Cowboy Roy. Looks like hammerlock again.
Yeah, Cowboy not afraid to go to the mat when needed. Obviously his power game is what brought him to the dance, but he's not all about that.
I've got to wonder how much he's been focusing on submissions as well, considering the new Guardian match in the Cup is a submission match.
Oh, neck breaker on the outside there. I still have to wonder what Eli Ward's involvement is in all of this.
That's a very good question. Seems to come out here to distract Roy. Not made any move on either man so far. Oh, shots from Harris.
So I think ultimately this match is the biggest match of Wyatt Harris's career, undoubtedly, and it's arguably the biggest match on Cowboy Roy's comeback trail. So it's important for both men, despite it being a non-title matchup. It's a great. Oh God, that's that kick! That's that kick I was talking about before, Erwin. That has put every man out so far. 2.9. Cowboy got his shoulder up.
Harris straight back on the attack. Oh, stunner! Back again to that bow and arrow.
And all the damage on the neck from the stunner, Erwin. It's not good news for the Cowboy.
As well as a kick to the head.
Yeah, that roundhouse out of nowhere.
Fast. Harris back to the top rope. Oh, big elbow drop to the spine of Cowboy Roy. Rolls him over for a pin. Oh.
Sheer resilience from the veteran. Sheer focus from the rookie. Misses!
Dump the kick. Cowboy Roy back again with those hooks.
Great exploder. What reflexes by the veteran. So I think, you know, no disrespect for the Cowboy, but if that kick had connected, it would have been good night Vienna.
Yeah, a huge fist drop has bust open Wyatt Harris though. You're right, Max. Cowboy Roy just dodged a bullet right there.
Looks like Harris might be bust open, Erwin.
Dolph. Huge suplex. And Roy caught him with a fist drop, but he's in the corner now, poised and ready.
Spear! Took his time, made sure he got all of it. Best spear in the business.
Looking for a pin.
2. It's no! Unbelievable. Roy can't believe it.
He's proving himself championship caliber. Roy looking for a second spear.
Spear! Almost zero distance this time. Crowd asking for one more. I don't think Roy will need one more. It's over! What a match! Big props to Wyatt Harris in this one, Owen.
Oh yeah, certainly. Props to both men despite the distractions from Eli Ward on the outside. And his purpose here still unknown.
He may be too old to die young, but the fight ain't out of the dog yet. The Cowboy still got one more in him.
We'll be back next week on a big victory here for Roy. Tremendous effort from our men's junior championship standing up to the legend. Thank you and good night.